It's been a week now since the arrest of an East Dubuque man accused of murdering his missing stepdaughter, Chyenne Kircher.
Now his biological daughter says she suffered abuse from the man she once called dad, and she believes he may have also abused little Kircher. Last Wednesday, police arrested 40-year-old Terry Abbas. He's accused of strangling Chyenne Kircher to death. He's now in the Joe Daviess County Jail on 2 counts of murder. Chyenne was 14 when she disappeared in October of 2011. Police initially thought she'd run away from home.
But last week, investigators found human remains that they believed to be Chyenne Kircher's body buried in a wooded area behind the family's East Dubuque home. They're waiting still on autopsy results to confirm that it is Kircher's remains. KCRG TV9's Katie Wiedemann joins us live tonight from East Dubuque.
And Katie, you talked with Abbas's biological daughter today about her claims from more than a decade ago.
Well, Chyenne Kircher says her biological father, Terry Abbas, sexually abused her back in the late 90s when she was just 3 years old. She says it happened while she and Abbas lived in Sheraton, that's just south of Des Moines. Police there investigated but did not find enough physical evidence to convict him of any crime or press charges. Now Chyenne thinks if police had done more, Chyenne might still be alive.
Why didn't they help then?
19-year-old Chyenne Kircher now uses her stepfather's last name as her own. But she's still haunted by the sexual abuse she says her biological father, Terry Abbas, did to her when she was just 3 years old.
They had done a series of tests and put me in a room and gave me Barbie dolls and told me to explain what happened.
Sheraton police reports showed 2 experts found psychological evidence that Chambers was abused. But police and doctors did not find any physical evidence to charge Abbas. According to court documents, the Department of Human Services also investigated and placed Abbas on its Central Abuse Registry. That means the organization deemed the abuse as founded. Chambers says that's when her dad gave up custody and moved to East Dubuque. 5 years later, in 2004, he regained visitation rights.
It started off, like visitation, supervised. It started off with my grandma, and then after a while, I guess they approved him to have visits with us alone, and then it turned into overnight.
During those overnight visits in East Dubuque, Chyenne says she met Chyenne Kircher. She says Kircher confided in her that Abbas was abusing her.
I told her that she needed to go to teachers, she needed to go to somebody she trusted. She needed to go and tell somebody, because I couldn't help her.
Now with news that Abbas is accused of killing Kircher, Chambers says she wishes she could have done more to help.
She's seen the consequences of telling him no, so part of me wants to think that she's too scared to go and ask for help.
Meanwhile, back here in East Dubuque, police will not say whether they've ever investigated any claims of sexual abuse by Abbas to Chyenne. They also won't comment on whether any kind of abuse plays a role in the murder investigation. Live in East Dubuque, Katie Wiedemann, KCRG TV9 News.